Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 27th. I checked before before I started the filming. And we have arrived at our first port. I'm going to turn around and let you see it. It's Prince Edward Island, famous home of mussels, and Anne of Green Gables. Okay, we are so fortunate that the clear weather stayed with us, because you never can tell. And this is the view of Charlottetown, the largest city on Prince Edward Island. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful day today. Oh my gosh. So we're going to go exploring. We have an excursion set. I'm going to go to the other side of the boat and check the other side, what the view is from that side. Anyway, we had an excursion at 11, so we got to sleep in, well, no, I didn't sleep in, but the opportunity was there to sleep in. All right, and this is the view. This is the view from the other side of the ship. Everything's all wet on the deck and here. I don't know what happened. I don't think it rained last night. It was too pretty out. Brilliant sunshine. Nope, well, maybe some high clouds. Anyway, again, sea view pool, no one swimming. Ha! Okay, more later. All right, we are off the ship. This is our ship, the Zuiderdam, and we are above those lifeboats. So we're heading on shore. It's beautiful weather. All right, we are in the cruise terminal. It's a big lobster. And there's all kinds of shops. There's an information place. We are in the Founders Food Hall and shops. And this is a delightful little shop right here. Anyway, we're getting ready for our tour. We are on our bus tour.
Bank. It was called the Prince Edward Island Bank, and we actually printed our own money at that time. We were doing
and our
very
bus driver
well
is Doug, and our tour guide is Joan.
But this flighter, it is under
This is the building
now.
where everybody met
As we go by
when they
St.
decided
Basilica, on
Canada
the
was going to be a country. All right, we are at Anne of Green Gables' house, or the Green Gables house. So we're going to check it out. There's our bus. There's Kim. And this is some information. The house is named Green Gables. And she gave us kind of the background. The author, Lucy Maud Montgomery, I think, her cousins lived in this house, or her second cousins, and she played with them. And she loved the house, so she made the house the setting of the book. Okay, we are in the visitor center. There's restrooms. That's the way you go to the house. There's a First Nations banner. And there's some information about Lucy Maud Montgomery and her connections to Prince Edward Island. Some information about her. And this is very cool. It's a Lego Green Gables house. How fun. All right. And they have beaver tails here. I'm going to get a beaver tail before we leave. This is it. I don't know how I ever managed to grow up without reading Anne of Green Gables, but I guess I did. And there's Kip. Okay, and we are at the front of the house and going in. It's just beautiful here. The land is great. Okay, and here we have the parlor, I'm guessing. Dining room. Lace curtains, wow. And a bedroom with a wash basin. No indoor plumbing at the time. And the larder, maybe? Oh, and this is wonderful. It's like the china cabinet. And the kitchen.
famous, and what is this one?
And I'm going upstairs. The wallpaper is insane. It's really a big house. Oh, geez. Okay, maybe this was Anne's bedroom. Love the clothes laying out. And here is another bedroom and another bedroom. And I think from what I read, this is the walk that was called Lover's Lane, that Lucy Maud Montgomery named Lover's Lane. And it said in the info area that she loved, yep, there we go, Lover's Lane. That she, right there, that she loved to walk along here. And it is beautiful. And evidently down here is the Haunted Forest. Again, I have not read Anne of Green Gables. Now I need to, but the Haunted Forest is down here. And turning around and coming up from the stairs to the Haunted Forest, here's the front of the house. It's really very pretty and very big.
We like you just this way, Anne of Green Gables, sweet and strange. Stay as you are today. Though blossoms fade and friends may part.
And we have left Anne of Green Gables' house, and now we're at Cavendish Beach. Our guide for today, Jones, said that Hurricane Fiona did a lot of damage here. Hurricane Fiona was in, she said, 2003. It did a ton of damage. A bunch of trees were knocked down. She said they lost all their sand dunes. They did their job protecting the shore, but still. And this reminds me of Georgia. It's got red clay, a lot of iron. And this is this Gulf of St. Lawrence, or St. Lawrence Gulf. All right, and this is looking from the other side. We're on a viewing platform. So gorgeous. That both the viewing platforms at the time of the hurricane were destroyed. They've rebuilt one. And this is the new viewing platform built after 2023. All right, we're going to learn about lobster traps. And up there is an osprey nest. You can't really see the osprey. He's standing on the other side. All right, I moved to a different location and we see the osprey. Yay! And this is a fishing area. I don't know if you can see it, but there are lots of lobster boats lined up. She explained how the traps work. There's more lobster boats. She said, and here comes a boat. Maybe we'll get to see some lobsters. She basically said they were hoping to get $10 a pound this year for lobster. They're getting $6.50. Prices are double in their grocery store. But there's one of these buildings is a market, seafood market, and you can buy it for like $6.50 a pound, which would be awesome. So these guys are back. I don't know if they caught any lobsters. We are making a pit stop, but it is a preserve company, jams and jellies. So, gonna see what they have. Right, I was in the preserve place, which is lovely, but there's behind the building, there's this place called the Gardens of Hope. And it's a beautiful spring garden. And this is the Clyde River. Now, I know there's a Clyde River in Scotland, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we are at the Prince Water the Water Prince Corner Shop, and it's a lobster pound, and we're gonna get a lobster roll. I'm gonna get a lobster roll, and that's the inside. And
there's an 8-pounder in there too, but I don't know where he is.
and these are the lobsters. And she says there's an 8-pound lobster in there. Oh my gosh. All right, so I got a lobster roll. I dug right into it. And Chips is whole. And he got a potato. Because this is a huge potato growing area. All right, I wanted to get a full view of our ship, the Zuiderdam. Well, we have left. We're leaving Prince Edward Island and Charlottetown. I took a little nap because I was tired. It's so beautiful and so calm, and I don't know if this will show up very well, but there's a lighthouse way off in the distance. All right, so we decided not to do the dining room tonight, and that was such a good decision because these lovely ladies are serving me, and we're having mussels, Prince Edward Island mussels. I might be back. Yum. So we're in the world stage, and we have a Cape Breton music performance. Oh yeah. Yeah, the guy with the green pants, he came out to sing.
Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, rejoice, heave away. But now we're bound for Captain King.
Okay, that's almost at the end of their show. But yeah, it's been great.
Excuse me, I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a month. I've been drunk since I left Yankees.
All right, we're up in the crow's nest. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. Beautiful sunset today. And we are listening to a Celtic drummer. It's Celtic music night tonight. So this is actually my favorite place on Holland American ships. I just really like I don't know, I just like it up here. Much more low-key than the performance we just saw. But still, you know, this is, if you followed my my videos at all, although I haven't been to Ireland on any of the videos, even though I've been to Ireland 8 times, it was before I started doing my videos, so maybe it's time for a trip back to Ireland. Anyway, I love Celtic music. All right, this is a fun fair. I did not even know this was going on. I want to get pictures of the sunset, so I'm running to the other end of the ship. All right, we have a towel animal display. Oh, and you can see the sunset there. And we are moving forward. Our next stop tomorrow is Sydney. Let's see how that sunset's coming. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. Yeah, this is a good time to sign off. All right, I don't know if you can see me. I don't know if you can see the sunset. I'm a little blinded from looking at the sun so much. But, oh, today was great. It was just a spectacular day. Charlottetown was wonderful. Prince Edward Island, I would love to go back. It's just, of course, the weather has a lot to do with it. It's gorgeous. So, tomorrow, another stop, Sydney, Cape Breton. So, you know, buy the shoes, eat the cake, and mussels. And take the trip, and I'll see you tomorrow. Beautiful sunset.